Hey, channel, what's good? I'm back. I know it's been, I can't even remember, like, it's been years. I think it's been a year. I think since I last shot a video, a lot of stuff's happened in my life. And yeah, we're gonna get to talking about it. So I'm gonna try to be making more videos because I want to get back into making YouTube videos. I got stuff planned coming up. It's just been crazy busy. My life's been in a mess for a little bit. Finally getting back on track and everything. So yeah, I'm about to explain how my life got turned upside down in blink of an eye. So yeah, let's get into it.
I got some real going doing time. I know a real nigga from the side. I know some big boys getting big bag, cause the real source know the time. I got a big piece of my name. You know the jewels dance when it shine. They hate to see a young nigga flash. I had to move right when it's time.
Alright, so as many of you guys probably know, like my close friends and stuff, I've lived in the same building my whole life. I've lived there about 18 years, I think. All my friends have been there that know me, and recently we had a fire and lost everything. It's just been absolutely crazy busy. There's a tenant that lived there that we complained about for years, that nobody, like the supers, didn't care about and didn't listen to us and everything. And we always joked and said that he burned down our place, and he actually did. And yeah, so this is a story about it.
Residents of this Oshawa apartment complex woke up to heavy flames and smoke billowing from their homes. A massive fire has left 2 injured and dozens of people without somewhere to live. Fire crews were called to 1420 Ritson Road South around 7:13 a.m. this morning. They arrived to heavy flames and smoke.
Everybody seems to be telling me the same thing, even people who live across the street in houses. They say that the one unit has a tenant that is a chronic substance abuser. Fires started in his unit several times in the past. Fire has been here several times in the past. Management has been made aware of this problem in a particular unit, to the point where when the fire alarm goes off now, residents just poke their head outside their door, according to them, and they look in the direction of that unit, and there is no smoke coming from it. They just go back in their apartments and go about their business.
I was actually sleeping, and the alarm started going off, which is a normal here because unfortunately sometimes there's some people in there that actually, I guess, maybe cook or smoke and don't realize, and then it starts some smoke, and then the fire alarms go off. So everybody just kind of peeks their head out of the doorway, sees if there's anything going on, and then we just go back to our normal business. But today, it was actually coming down the hallway.
What was?
The smoke.
And it made its way all the way to the front of the building and destroyed everything in its path.
My mom was at our trailer that we had, and I was home alone. And normally, when the fire alarms go off, I just pay it no mind and go back to bed. And this time I was sleeping, and I woke up to smoke in my room. It was the whole apartment was full of like a light gray smoke. And I started choking on the smoke because it was hard to breathe. And I thought I left something on that was gonna burn down the place, so my mom was gonna beat my ass. I thought it was me. So then I run to my bathroom. I see smoke coming out of the vent, so I thought the vent blew up, but it didn't. I ran into my kitchen, grabbed a towel, put it on the bottom of my door because smoke was coming through and whatever, and I was running around panicking. I couldn't get out, so I opened my door to see it, and I can't even see the door to go down the stairs from my door opening because the whole hallway is black of smoke. And I breathed it in, I started choking, closed my door, started panicking. I called my mom, and she was like 40 minutes away. She starts panicking. I'm like, yeah, there's a fire, like I can't get out. Like it was insane. So I literally thought I was either gonna die or I was gonna have to jump out my window. So then I start panicking. I'm literally choking on the smoke, and then 2 seconds later, a fire lady knocks on my door and pulls me out. She's like, you gotta get out of here. So she pulls me out through my door, takes me down the stairs through the smoke, and I get out, and then she tells me to go get checked by the medical people for smoke inhalation and all that, which I didn't because I was so in shock. And then literally 5 minutes after, or a couple minutes after I got out, I'll put pictures up on this video. A couple minutes after I got out, the whole place went up in flames. So if I didn't get out when I did, I really don't know if I would still be here. And I'm just thankful to still be here right now, because if it was my time to go, everybody knows me. Everybody knows I'm not a morning person. I sleep in all the time. I do not wake up for any alarms, and everybody knows me. I would have not gotten up if for nothing. So I personally feel like God saved me that day. If I always said, and I always believe that if it's your time to go, it's your time to go and there's nothing you can do about it. But clearly it was not my time to go. So that's why I'm still here, and I'm just thankful and I'm counting my blessings. The fire started at 6 a.m. and this guy was drunk and he fell asleep in his bed while smoking a cigarette. And the cigarette obviously lit his mattress on fire, and that's how the fire started in his apartment. Again, it started at 6 a.m. and the fire alarms in the building didn't go off till 7 a.m. and I didn't wake up out of my bed till 7:30 a.m. because I remember calling my mother at 7:35, and I got out of the building at like 7:40, and the whole place went up in flames at 7:47, I think. So I'm just thankful that I got out in time, because I don't know if I'd still be here if I didn't get out in time. If that lady firefighter didn't pull me out in time, I'd give my life to her. I think with my whole heart that the reason why I'm still here is because she saved me too. So we lost everything in my apartment. We had to do a complete rebuild. From that day that I left my apartment, all I had on was my boxers that I slept in, a marina like I'm wearing right now, a sweater, and my bonnet that I had on my hair when I went to bed. That's all I had. And my mom had to go get me clothes and underwear. You really just have to be thankful for stuff in life. Like, I was thankful before, but oh my God, now, like, you don't understand. I literally came out of that apartment, and for that whole day, all I had was the clothes on my body. Literally everything I ever bought, I used, literally gone in the blink of an eye. I had nothing that day. I didn't even have underwear to put on my body. I didn't have socks to put on my body. I had slides. I had no shoes. All the clothes I wore, shoes, everything was gone. I had to go out and buy underwear that day. I didn't have pajamas to sleep in, nothing. I smelled like smoke. I had to go shower. My grandma's like, be thankful every day you wake up that you're thankful for the place you live in, the stuff that you have. You have a place to lay your head at night. I'm not gonna sit here and say that South Oshawa is the greatest place to live, because it's not. But we had a family down there. Like, our building, our community down in the South End was a family. We all had each other's backs when the situation happened. People from across the street were coming over, giving us water, asking if they could help, willing to order us food and stuff like that, getting a donation box ready to go and everything. So like the love from the community, when things got rough, everybody really got together to help out, and that's what really matters. So especially when I see people talking about like, oh, it's rough, oh, they're ghettos, oh, they didn't pay their rent and stuff like that, it just really like ticks me off and stuff, because like people are so negative and think so negative and think that just because you live in a building in the South End that you're ghetto, when that's not the case at all. So everybody in my building was really close. Like, we all knew each other. We were all making sure everybody was okay. It was just sad to see, because everything that we all have worked for in the building is now gone because of a dumbass that we literally complained about. It literally said that this would happen eventually, and nobody wanted to listen to us until it actually happened. So it's just hard, because it could have been preventable. This didn't have to happen. Nobody in the building had to lose anything, but now everybody has lost everything. It's been especially hard because my mom, as everybody knows and all my friends know that know me and my family and me and my mom and stuff, that my mom was a single mother. She worked hard for everything we had in that place, and put in all the extra hours, and it's just like, you know what I mean, like, put in the work for us to have nice things over time, and for it all to be gone because of some dumbass decision that somebody else did while they were drunk it's just crazy. Yes, we lived in the South End, and yes, it was considered as the ghetto and the dirty schwa, but honest to God, I think a lot of people have put their 2 cents and just assume that all of us are ghetto that lived in that building and stuff, and that it's not even a loss that the building burned down and stuff. From all these comments on social media, Facebooks, everything, I'm gonna put one up here that I saw. I don't know how some person can just assume and speak so negatively about everybody that lived in the building. Like, yes, people had their differences and everything, but you cannot talk down about some people that you don't even know. You don't know what situations they're going through. You can't talk about other people's lives because you do not know what's going on in their life. Just like now, when I went to the mall and stuff, people saw me. I was literally wearing a sweater and like a pair of shorts that I had. and nobody knew what went on in my life. Just like if I went up to a store right now and I saw somebody walking around, I wouldn't know what's going on in their life. They could be depressed. They have won the lottery. They could have been wanting to kill themselves. I don't know that. So I can't speak up on their life and try to judge them. So when I saw these comments on everything, it just made me really upset. Like, how can people talk about other people's lives and stuff when they don't know what's going on, and just assume that just because it's in the South End that all of us are ghetto and stuff, when that's not the case at all. It has been a mental struggle over this past month. There's some days that you feel sad. There's days that you remember what you didn't get, what you lost. There's days that you just feel sad, mad. It's like a loophole of emotions that go through your mind all the time. It's a real mental game. The thing that's helped me is that I always say that if it's your time to go, it's your time to go, and that God still kept me here, then I have to make it worth it, because if I wasn't meant to be here, I would have stayed asleep and I would have just literally died from smoke inhalation. Like, so I just gotta count my blessings. I hope that everybody's doing okay. I just wanted to keep this like as interesting as it can, because it was like a dramatic thing that I wanted to talk about and get off my chest, because I haven't talked to really a lot of people about it, and I wanted to get it off my chest because it's easier to handle things when you talk about them, and I gotta learn that. I gotta start talking about my problems and stuff. I couldn't sleep for like the 3 days after it happened. I kept tossing and turning. It was just nuts. I literally feel like Jesus woke me up and saved me, because I had a cross on my bed, above my bed. And when my mom went in the next day to see if she could get out anything, if we could save anything, that cross was lying on my bed with Jesus not on it anymore. So, and I'll put that right there. My mom feels like Jesus came down, woke me up, got me out of there, and left. So I have all faith to God. I prayed all the time. I am a believer in God, and I feel like he did his thing that day for me. So I'm so thankful for that. And I just want to give a big thank you to everybody who donated to my GoFundMe page for me and my mom, that sent me messages asking if I'm okay, that I'm okay, that me and my mom are good. Anything, thank you for reaching out. Even if you didn't donate any money, the kind words that I received from many people honestly meant the world to me, and it really helped me get through these tough times. So I'm thankful for everybody that checked up on me, asked if I'm okay, gave me kind words and everything. It means the absolute world to me, and keeping me and my mom in your guys' prayers for the time being, it meant the world to me, and I really appreciate all of you so much. The amount of people that reached out to me and everything was just crazy. I'm so thankful that I had such good people that I've met in my life that were there for me to help me out, and I'm just at a loss for words, and I really appreciate how kind-hearted you people were. Yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. It means a lot to me. This is my first video back. If you guys are new, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel as more videos are coming. So we're getting back into this grind, and thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and God bless, and I hope you guys stay safe and are having a good summer.
This is what you cooking.
I'm in New York where it be cold. Look at my neck cause it's iced out. I'm in the field, we going up. Tell 'em to cut up.